Denver sports photographer Rich Clarkson has been shooting the Final Four since 1955. The NCAA will honor him at this year's tournament, and he's about to be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. His life's work has documented some of the most amazing moments in sports history. And boy, does he have some stories.
I mean, the years that Bob Knight was at Indiana, I had the run of the place at IU and did one book on a season.
You might think that having the run of the place at Indiana with Bobby Knight would be Rich Clarkson's best story, but it isn't. Legendary coach Dean Smith, one of Clarkson's best friends, agreed to let him photograph his starting lineup back in 1982.
So we go in the next day to do the picture, and there's only 4 players there. And I said, well, where's the 5th player, who was the hottest recruit in North America that year? And he said, well, we don't allow freshmen to be in pictures until after the season is over. The second season, he can be in pictures like this. So that's why Michael Jordan wasn't in that picture.
Jordan scored 16 points in that final with 9 rebounds and helped earn Dean Smith his first NCAA championship. Then there was UCLA coach John Wooden, who won 10 championships in 12 seasons. 1964 was his first, but it was 1971 that was most memorable for Clarkson, especially when Wooden said goodbye to a senior named Sidney Wicks.
He and John had a very contentious relationship for most of the time. He came out of the game, his last game, there was about 2 minutes, and so he goes over to Coach Wooden and shakes hands and told him, what he said to him was, "Coach, you're something else. Thanks for everything you did for me." And John said it was, it's one of the highlights of his whole coaching career, that moment with Sidney Wicks.
And John Wooden's scrawl on the bottom of the photo, that really says it all. They didn't guard each other, but 1979 was the year Magic Johnson and Larry Bird faced each other in the NCAA championship game. After the game, Sports Illustrated had to decide which picture to put on the cover, and Hy Peskin, a crotchety sports photographer and Clarkson's nemesis at the time, wasn't too pleased with the decision.
The cover is fuzzy, it's grainy, it's really poor action, and it was made by that son of a So that was my first ever Sports Illustrated cover, and I kind of like it.
After 6 decades, Rich Clarkson has captured a lot of memories for himself and for us. And he isn't done yet.